Hi, welcome to another one of my episodes. I'm Zaben here with you. Why is it so hard to be free to be you? Well, let me start by saying this. It is the scariest thing to feel that you are allowed to be yourself. Why? Because you don't even know who that self is. Most of the time, what you could be suffering through is I don't even know me. So what am I trying to be free to be? Because I don't even know who the me that wants to be free is to begin with. Right? Now, this is where all the healing truly comes in. It's when you are open and ready and willing to get to know who you are, so that you can actually experience true freedom. Right? Now, true freedom is not in the external world. Freedom isn't having those friends, having that partner, having that job, getting that money, whatever it is that is being identified in the material world, in the form world. True freedom is truly figuring out who you are. That is the freedom, because when I am free inside of me, when I'm not at war with myself, when I am free with me, regardless who the me that shows up every moment in time is, right? Then I am truly free. Because when I am free to be me, which is what I do this is my passion, because I see things, I hear things, I feel things, and I can see the truth of the person and who they truly are behind or inside what's been covering that for them, inside of the identities and the beliefs and the programs that have been around that truth of who you are, right? Which is the freedom of you. Because you are just completely unique as a human. You specifically are unique. I am specifically unique. Everyone's so specifically unique, right? And that's the joy I see when I meet someone and I can see all the stuff about them, and and when I listen to them, I listen and I hear, ooh, this is where it tweaks here, this is where it tweaks there, oh, this is what's happening here. And it's through the deep listening that I go through that it's like uncovering to them, because I see it, uncovering to them who they truly are. So the scary thing is, when I want to be free to be me, not knowing who the me is, well, of course I'm not going to head in that direction. I'm just constantly going to be in my fears and my limiting beliefs, in the programs that I've been given, in whatever it is that is holding me back, because it's scary to be me when I have no idea who that is. If you don't know who you are, how will you ever be free to be that which you are? If you don't know who it is. If you only believe that you're a healer, you're a light worker, you're a kind person, you're a giving person, you are your job, you are a mother, you are a wife, you are a partner, you are a daughter. If you believe those things about you, if these are the titles that you believe that you are, then you don't know who you really are. Because these are just titles. That's not who you are. So how can you ever step into who you are if you believe you are as limited as those titles are? If you believe you are nothing more than just those things, right? If you believe that you are not one to receive because you have such a great fear of receiving, right? If you are one who believes that everyone else matters a lot more than you, and you're going to argue and say, well, of course I matter to me. I do this, I do that, and it's all superficial stuff. I remember clearly so many of my clients, I would be like, well, it seems that, because I could see it. I mean, I hear it, I see it, I'm like, oh, there's a fear of abandonment there. There's a fear of being alone. No, no, I'm cool with being alone. I can sit alone. I go to cafes alone. I can go to the movies alone. I'm like, that's the superficial side of it. That's the external, right? That's the external, because that's a choice you're making to go out alone or do things alone or sit alone, right? And then you also choose when to be with others when you can't sit alone, right? But the true thing is, I can't be alone. I'm scared to be alone. What if everyone disappeared out of your life? What if everyone dropped you? Everyone. What if you got no clients, no job, nothing? How would alone feel then? Right? Isn't all this the scariest stuff ever? I don't have any friends. I don't have a partner. My kids left me. I have nothing. Like, even my work isn't going anywhere. My business is like hell. Right? And let's say you work on your own. You're an entrepreneur, right? And there's no clients. Where's the fear there? That is the fear. That is the fear of being alone. It's deep inside. It's not, oh no, I can go to the movies alone. I love to sit alone. It isn't that. It isn't that. It's deeper. And when you discover what that is, the pain of that, when that pain subsides, when you are okay with that, because it's a version of who you are, you start to know who you are. Is this making sense? You get to know who you are through your shadow. Because your shadow holds your gifts. Your shadow holds your truth within it. So it's time to really, if you really want to be free to be you, to be in your uniqueness, to embrace your uniqueness, to be in your power and to feel free, it's by getting to know who you are. By getting to know who you are. When I got to know about myself, when I sat with my shadow, I discovered who I really am. And I started to be okay with who I am. And whoever I am that showed up in every minute and moment in time, and I'm okay with that version of me, I got to know more about me, and I got my freedom back. I got my voice back. I got my ability to see me, to value me, for me to matter to me. Doesn't mean I'm entitled. It just means I have found a way to be compassionate to me because I discovered who me is. I have been freed to know who me is and to have compassion for that me. And that is the beauty of being free to be you. We all need help. There's no shame in searching for help. We all need help to discover that version of us. We all need somebody to help us move through those steps. We all need someone who sees us clearly for who we are and helps us detangle from the version of us that isn't us anymore. To see clearly. When you are seen, then you are able to see yourself how you were seen. Truly seen. Your essence is seen. Your truth is seen. Your limiting beliefs are seen. Your shadow self is seen. Your path is seen. Who you're meant to be is seen. How would you feel? Who would you be if you saw all that for you? You would be free. you would be free. And I'm here because I want people to be free. I have tasted freedom, and hell, it's delightful. It's delightful. With the pain and with the joys, it's delightful in both. But you got to know you. You can't be a representation of what others think you are, and you live up to that anymore. It's done. It's done. Being busy, wondering and thinking, how would somebody else do this? What's the right way to talk? What's the right thing to say? Am I right? Am I wrong? Who am I? I don't even know. All that. Anxiety-driven, doubt-driven, guilt-driven, shame-driven, call it whatever you want. That is self-abuse. That is being too afraid to know who you are. I see you. I know you. And I love you. Because you're just beautiful. You really are. You really need to know this. You are beautiful. You're so unique. And you're free to stop being ashamed of who you are, who you think you are. You need freedom for your voice. You need freedom to be yourself. You need freedom to feel yourself, to know who you are so that you can step into it, so that you can become someone that you've desired to become and you've known you're meant to be. That's what you need. That's what your soul is calling out for. That's why you're so suffocated by your life. That's why you're suffocated no matter what you do and how many accomplishments you've done and where you've gone in life and how many friends you have and what you've done is suffocating you. Because you're lost. You're lost. You want to find you. Suffocation is the opposite of freedom. I'm suffocated still. I'm suffocated because I haven't set myself free. I haven't set myself free. So I just wanted to share this with you. It's really important. I had a completely different video in mind. This is starting to happen often. Yeah. So leave me your questions. You have anything you want to ask. Share your limitations with me. What is stopping you? What is scaring you? You know? I remember all my fears of being me. And it does feel crippling. Until it doesn't anymore. So, for now, just ask yourself, what's stopping me from being free? And ask yourself, who am I? You don't have to really discover that. Just ask that question to self. Who are you? Who am I? Just ask that question. Just let it be asked. Let it be asked. Right? That's all you have to do. You're not searching for the answer. You're just giving space for that question to exist in your life without having to identify it and put yourself in a box anymore. Because you're not one thing, you're not two things, you're not three things. You are a lot more than just that. You're a lot more than just that. We are a lot more than the boxes we've put ourselves in and the titles and the identities we've given ourselves. More than you can possibly imagine. All right. Take care of yourselves. Hit like, press subscribe, share this, leave your comments at the bottom if you feel like it. And I'll see you on the next episode. Take care.